In our last time together, I challenged you to read Romans repeatedly, and I told the story of what happened in my life. You know, Jesus said, "If you abide in my word, then you are truly disciples of mine, and you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free." John 8:31 and 32. When John Mitchell challenged me to read Romans repeatedly, I didn't realize it, but he was challenging me to abide in the Word of God, to let the Word of Christ richly dwell within me. And I mentioned last time, and I want to say it again, I began to see for myself what the book of Romans was saying, and I got a new appreciation for the good news of Jesus Christ, that Jesus was the only way because God is righteous, and he needed to deal with our sin, and Jesus came to earth to do just that, to die in our place. The cross of Christ became so much more real to me during that time. I remember looking forward daily to sitting and reading Romans and understanding afresh and anew why Christ died and what he accomplished when he died. I remember particularly chapters 3 and chapters 8 just taking on new meaning for me in a way where my own assurance of salvation became settled, and the peace that God can give settled into my heart. You know, Romans 5:1 says, "Therefore, having been justified by faith, we have peace with God." I began to experience those kinds of truths on my own, for my own sake, you might say. And then I found that I wanted to teach others. And even during that first couple of months when I was reading Romans repeatedly, I found myself wanting to explain it to others and tell others the good news. And you know, that hasn't changed. All these years later, I still love to encourage people to read Romans and to explain the cross and what it means to really know that Jesus Christ died in my place. I don't think there's a better explanation of the gospel than the book of Romans, as far as explaining it in a systematic and logical way. So let me encourage you, if you want to be well established, get well established in Romans. And as you read it, ask the Lord to open it up for you. And don't be discouraged if the first reading you don't understand everything. Read it again, and then read it again. There's nothing to keep you from repeated readings of Romans. And I can guarantee you, abiding in Romans pays great dividends. Thank you.